What's up, guys? Just wanted to do a quick install guide for the Borderlands Cyberpunk graphics mod, just to make it easy for people that might get stuck. And yeah, straightforward. Go to reshade.me. All of these links will be in the video description and comments. Reshade.me, download, and download Reshade 4.9.1. Save it to where you can find it, and then just use the link in the description and manual download this under the file section. And slow download unless you're on premium. Okay, there we go. And save. So it's a RAR file. If you don't have an extracting program like WinRAR, just go to Google or whatever and type 7-zip and install that, because it's a really nifty little program. And for me, it's a lot easier to use. You can see here that just download 32-bit or 64, either one. And yeah, that's it there. So once you've got that, go to where you saved it and run the ReShade setup installation. Double left click, select game, type in Cyberpunk. It'll find the install directory. If you've got a slower drive, it might take a bit to scan it and find it. Or if it can't find it, you just manually browse and search for your install directory, and make sure you browse all the way down to the bin x64 Cyberpunk exe path. So it has to be the full path all the way down to the exe, and then hit use selected application. And it'll come up with a bunch of packages it can install. What this will do is it'll give you other options in ReShade in the game menu to enable like different effects. So if you want some extra effects to play with, you can try turning them on and off and see how they look, because you can really change the look of your game even without the Borderlandify mod. So if you want to play with that, just leave it default. And for the purpose of this guide, we'll leave it default just so you can see what it looks like. And then hit OK. Otherwise, you can hit skip or uncheck all, and that'll just reduce the amount of effects that pop up in the menu. So yeah. Hit OK, and then it'll install it. It'll ask, which of that, so the pack that I had selected by default, which of those do I want? And if you don't know, just leave them all and you can try them all out, and you can just remove them later. But otherwise, uncheck all and select the ones, if like the ones I actually like are fake HDR, curves, and where is it? Can't remember if Luma Sharpen was any good. I'll try it out. And Technicolor 2. Those are the ones that I actually don't mind playing with. The rest are kind of, I usually don't turn on. And yeah, that's it. And hit OK. And that's all there is to it. So if you want to remove this later, just hit, not there. Just run the exe again and find the game. And this lets you modify the install if you want to get rid of it later on. So you select application. It's got uninstall or update. So yeah, you can remove the ReShade installation so it's not in your game. So after we've done that, we also need to put the Borderlandify file in the right place. So you've got this RAR file, and it doesn't extract to the right path. So we'll just extract it here, just to have the file out of the RAR. And you can see here the extracted file is Borderlandify 2077.fx. Right-click and cut it. Go to your Cyberpunk install directory, bin x64 ReShade shaders, and paste it in with all the other effects that got installed along with ReShade. So now it's in there. It'll come up in the in-game list, and that's it. It's installed. Then you just have to launch your game and activate it. So we'll do that now. This might turn into a really quick guide. It's like only 4 minutes in. So you can see it's got a tutorial. If you hit home, that'll open ReShade, and you can actually go through the tutorial if you want to learn. Like, it'll teach you how to activate stuff and do all that. But for the purpose of this guide, we just want to activate Borderlands. We're going to skip tutorial, and it'll just come up with all the effects straight away in the ReShade preset. And you should see the Borderlandify 2077 pop up there. So you can hit the home key to turn it on and off to open the menu, and you can literally just left-click stuff and try it out and see how it makes your game look. So we'll load into the game, and I'll show you guys what it looks like, in case you haven't heard of it before. And I already tested if it improves your frame rate. It doesn't, because it's really just adding an effect layer. It's not changing the fundamental like drawing of the graphics. So yeah, this is the base game, and then home. And you can see some other effects that I said were nice is curves and HDR. If you're using the default game, it can actually make the coloring a lot nicer. So this is at, what time of this is the day? This is at 7:53 p.m. And for me, it looks much better with those two. And you can also make the colors pop a bit more depending on your preference. So even these three alone are really nice, just to change the look of your game a bit, make the colors stand out a bit more, or even without the Technicolor if you want a more realistic look. But we're here to try the Borderlands mod, so yeah, that's it there. You just gotta left click it and it's active, and then hit home again, close it, and your game will look like Borderlands. And the frame rate's like roughly the same for me. I tried testing with it on and off, and I didn't get a boost or a hit. Take a look at some NPCs. Where's this combat happen? So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope that helped you out. And if you want, you can stick around and just take a look at how the game looks. Like, I reckon it makes some of the buildings look really nice compared to default. Especially if you had to turn graphics down for whatever reason. They could look a bit blurry. Like, I'm running a 70% render scale at ultra wide, and you can see how the buildings look. And for me, they actually look better with the Borderlandify mod. But it is a different art style, so, you know, personal preference and all that. Luma Sharper's not doing much. And yeah, you can see how you can play around with different effects to change the look of the game. Like, curves actually does a lot. That actually helps smooth out the curves. It looks less hazy. Like, see how this looks a bit hazy? I do have a weather pack installed that's supposed to add fog, but the fog's like a little bit too strong. And if I use curves and HDR, I still get the fog, but the building sharpness detail looks a lot better. And you can actually combine them, so you could have Borderlands and then you can turn on different effects alongside it. But as you can see, it can make the gamma seem too high. So this is just default Borderlands mod. And we're going to look for where these bad guys are. Can I have an aim? Yeah, at least you can see the gun animations and stuff. It's all pretty sweet looking. Like, it actually looks really nice. If you don't mind Borderlands type graphics. And we'll do some faster driving just to see if the mod's affecting the frame rate, like, in a big way. Like, it was basically the same for me, but I didn't thoroughly test it yet. Why does these guys not notice I'm here? Like, I'm like really low stats. This is a net runner that I'm building. And yeah, I don't even have like, I've got level 4 cool and no stealth perks. And I've just walked up behind shooting these guys. Oh, there we go. Spoke too soon. No, his friend didn't even... Yeah, I'm only level 6. Oh, that's funny. Let's loot these guys up. Wait, how do fists look? Pretty cool. So if you've already beaten the game and you're looking for some fun mods to try, this one's pretty nice. It does give a different feel too, like, because there's different types of atmosphere in games, and this definitely gives a different feel to the game when you're playing with this kind of art style. So yeah, you can see it's fully functional. It's not like modding game files, it's just adding an effect layer. So you're not going to have like bugs and glitches as they won't be as common. Like the worst might be if you open certain modes, but yeah, even the scanning looks fine to me. So high-speed driving, where are we going? Go to the mission that I was actually meant to be doing before I saw this mod released, and I wanted to do a video to try it out, and it's like, if I'm going to install it, I might as well share with everyone else how to do it. Because the ReShade, the Borderlandify file doesn't actually extract to the right folder, and you have to hunt for it. And yeah, I've got my FPS capped at 55 too. Like, I can get up to 70, but the 1% lows are worse in general. It's like a full-on war here. See, these lights are a bit too bright though. Is there a way to turn those down? Oh, I don't want that. Not really. It's just the way the effect works. Like maybe curves? Nah, it just makes it all brighter. So the volumetrics get really bright from the wrong angles, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, how different does it look? If I just turn this off.
This city, only gonna get worse.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of FPS drop. I normally cap it. The lower you cap it, the more stable your frame rate will be, because the utilization of the GPU won't be maxed out all the time. So yeah, you can see how I can bring up the minimums just by capping it like that. But my CPU is only a quad core, so I gotta compensate somewhere. Yeah, see, it still drops here where there's too many NPCs.
Not only to you. Do you truly believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation?
I want to make this quiz marker go away.
Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries, your life.
Anyone who's watching and giving a damn, I'd have half the city's underworld and half its corpse on my ass already.
And if you are their pawn, unknowingly carrying out their secret agendas.
Okay.
But who are those who follow our every step, you ask? Why, the titans of entertainment in Alpha Centauri! In their wretchedness, they placate their weary and oppressed masses by putting our laughter, our tears, on full display!
Look at that show! Wait, get next to him. I'll snap a still of you arresting him for revealing government secrets.
Open your mind before it is too late!
Jessica will die when she sees this. This is Max Nova. I just can't.
That was it?
Radio waves bear the truth. Let those
Oh, the mark's gone. Whatever.
listen and those with eyes behold.
Yeah, if you don't have enough to hijack, you can literally just shoot the ground. And they sometimes get out. Oh, look, see, they do drive away. Why did the videos, anti-Cyberpunk videos, say that NPCs don't try to run or anything. Yeah, like, why do they say that, like, in the videos I've seen, the NPCs just, like, get out of the car and sit, and that's all they'll ever do. But we just saw one drive away and two run off together. I don't know. I think you have to, like, purposely capture and cut and copy and paste that well, cut and edit that kind of reaction. Because they clearly do different things. Which isn't to say that AI is super smart, but it's not like as bland as the anti-Cyberpunk videos make it out to be. Oh, they need to fix that. Sometimes ladders just make you fall. I'm like holding forward the whole time. What is it doing? Am I running out of stamina to climb a ladder? No. Oh, I just had to like tap it. I don't know. And I'll just show my in-game settings just in case anyone's curious. Like, this isn't anything special. I'm running a weak RX 5700 at ultra-wide 4040p. So I literally have to set the resolution scale down to 70% to get my FPS up past 40. But I do run a lot of stuff high because I don't like the effects when you put them on, like screen space off. Unless you can run it like high or ultra, the graininess annoys me too much. I wonder how it would look with the Borderlands mod actually. Like I can run it at least medium. But yeah, haven't tested that. The graininess is still there, but it's not as bad in a cartoonified world. And yeah, I'm also playing with very hard and assists off medium crowd density. So it could be worse from performance I've seen some getting. Oh, missed. How easy it is to die. Check the computer. I'm running an interesting build too. Like, well, not interesting, but I basically started really low stats on everything, and I'm pumping everything into intelligence and tech for crafting, because that's pretty much a must for strong builds. And yeah, intelligence, I've just gone for money making and a little bit of quick hacking, but this is going to be a net runner. So it makes the gameplay more interesting when you can't just like pull out your fists and punch people to death. I can still do that actually, but as long as there's not too many enemies around, it adds a bit more difficulty to very hard. I think at high level it'll be really strong though. It's just a bit, I can't really hack people that much at low level. 9 BD. I'm not gonna make it. 9. Okay, there's a climb activity up this way. So yeah, the extent of my hacking abilities, wait, we'll see. I'll try using more hacks for this encounter. Really? It's expensive.
Attention all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity reported at corner of Drake and Cartwright. Tiger Claw gang members suspected of armed robbery and extortion are at the scene. Leader is Mokamichi Yamada, aka Motherboard. Cities put up a reward for the removal of Yamada and his accomplices from the area.
It's actually a lot of enemies here. Wow. Look at them all. Ah, no, I panicked. They're all aggroed now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why am I in here? Can I have duels? If they're pinged. The heck? How are they so weak? Oh no, carry weight. My guy is using basic guns I found. So garbage. Yeah, maybe that one. Oh, I forgot. It's garbage. That one's the best, right? What even set her on fire? Ooh. Anything else cool here? Yeah, nah, the SSR is nothing to write home about. It's just tanking my FPS a bit. If I turn this off, then it's just grainy, eh? I'm just testing the SSR on versus off with this Borderlands thing. I need a nice reflective surface. I should have used my hacks more to distract them. I'm impatient.
Someone's here.
That's a nice bike.
I'll make you my bitch.
Let's go. I'm level 3 body.
I love this job.
Serious? What is going on here? I haven't even got gorillas or anything. Like, is it because I've got like a vest that gives me some crit? Got high crit damage. Everything else is really low. I don't know. Weird. Just drive until we see something reflective. Yeah, see my FPS, how it's dropping like 22, 37 minimum, 35 1%. That's mostly because of SSR, which I find hard to notice when driving. Like, because it's using pre-baked for most of it. Much better. Change the time of day. Oop. Still under lockdown. think this might. I think this area might look alright with SSR. Just looks more wet. Oh, the rain stopped. What the heck? Is that how the road is dry? Meh. There are fast travels like what? I want to go put my iconic away. Why am I carrying it? Oh, we can look at the ocean too. Is this color really that yellow? Oh. It's raining! Actual rain! Outside of the main story quest. Yay! Can we see that in Borderlands 5? Barely. Oh, I can see it. Proof it rains! That means we can just check out to see if it's worth it. 37. Seconds a bit high. 10 FPS. See, now if I was playing non-Borderlands, I'd probably use curves in HDR. I think they make the game like more realistic. The building detail. Like you could almost mistake that for like photorealism. Oh, what is with this weird loading screen? Is this like to do with? Oh, that was already preloaded. Like, is it preloaded this? I was seeing this already drawn in the background. The heck? This way. And I was gonna get my skill for dismantling before I. Yeah. Crit damage. And that was it. Yeah, you can see there's adjustments at the bottom. You can mess with that stuff, but I'm not too into that right now. It's too much tweaking. Actually, bottom here, maybe you could turn down. See if we can fix this high bloom business. Not really. It's to do with the fog. It's the way it's like outlining the fog or something. And saturation up. Parity strength. That helps get the cartoony look. Sharpening. Make it even sharper. Interesting, but yeah, you can see it messes with the text too much when you start turning it up past like 1.2. The quest text is like wrecked. Default. But I just want a little bit more saturation. Or a little bit less. Anyway, yeah, I'll mess with this on my own time. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, and please like and subscribe if this helped you out and you watched all the way to the end. Appreciate it. See ya.